Hey everybody, it's Kevin Sabrin with the Rowlett Company out of Austin, Texas, and I want to welcome you today to a recording that I've created for channel marketing managers. And yeah, the big question, are you selling through independent dealers? And if you are, and I hope you are, and that's why you're here, I want you to consider 5 must-have technologies. And I really want you to bring them to your dealer channel because I'm confident you're going to see amazing results. These 5 things I'll talk about in the next, 5 to 10 minutes. I'll give you a high level overview and I'll invite you to come and speak with me at a deeper level later. The first of these 5 is personalized marketing automation. Now, marketing automation's been out there a while. Many of us know about that. But when I say personalized, I mean, like in this image here to the right, we've got the dealer branding at the top. We've got corporate branding. If anywhere, we have it in the bottom. What we really have is corporate messaging that is brand approved professional messaging labeled locally for the dealer benefit and impact. Okay. So imagine having the ability to create campaigns, drip campaigns, nurture campaigns, survey questions, things of that nature that automatically fire off based on customer visits to your dealer's websites. Okay. Gives you the ability to nurture, run surveys, as I mentioned, even collect testimonials. How about having a system that tells you when you get a 4 or a 5 star review, so you let it flow through, or a 1, 2, 3, a bad review, if you will, and it gives you an opportunity to fix it and correct it. Visibility will increase, wallet share will increase, customer satisfaction will increase if you organize a nationwide personalized marketing automation campaign for your dealers. That's number one. Very, very strong technology. You should definitely take a look at that. Number two, I like to call this lead maturity tools. Okay. So a call to action is table stakes on any website. If you have a CTA, you're merely giving somebody something to click. Okay. And there's this age old confliction, maybe is the right word, for how much information do you ask for and how early. And the fear is, of course, that if you ask for too much too early, abandonment can go up. But if the ask is very logical, very practical, and in alignment with the customer journey, you don't have to really chase anybody away. What I'm talking about specifically is in the second number here, digital retail widgets like comparing models, as in this RV example, reserving now, scheduling a sea trial if it was a boat, or a demo if it was a skid steer, calculating a payment, maybe estimating what your trade in could be worth. There's a number of different things like that. The lead maturity tools allow you to get more information from the prospect, which means as an OEM, you're giving a better, more baked, a more qualified lead, a mature lead to the dealer. And isn't it the bane of our existence to hear from the channel that these are lousy leads and things like that? Nobody wants to hear that. The more baked you can get that lead before you hand it off, the better it's going to be, and the happier everybody is at the end of the day. Chatbot, let's not forget chatbots. Chatbots can be really, really great, especially if it's a very thoughtful question and answer series that's set up with deep brand knowledge. And I have a couple in mind that I want to talk to you about. Some of the best ones will notify you midstream, actually reach out and connect with your sales team to notify you or alert you or your channel that you've got a live one on the hook. That's very valuable. Moving somebody from a chat into a live active environment seamlessly is very key, and I've got a couple you need to hear about. The third thing is known as syndication tools. The two most prolific tools currently in the market have to do with social media, typically Facebook and Google My Business. So in these cases, the brand is taking brand approved content, putting it in some kind of a repository, a dashboard, and pushing send and pushing it out onto the profile pages of those dealers. Okay. So imagine being a boating company and you've got some fantastic, happy families out, water skiing or something, beautiful imagery, brand approved verbiage, and you can push this out and land it on the Facebook pages of all your dealers. It's a win. You're going to help them drive engagement. It's going to be professional. It's going to be beautiful. No more granulated, pixelated, pictures and that kind of business. Manage it yourself. On the GMB, there's a big SEO play here. The Google My Business 3-pack, if you've ever seen that 3-pack mapping segment, is at the very tippy top of the organic search results in a search engine result page in a SERP. Okay, Everything above that is paid real estate. Everything below it is organic. Now, if you play your cards right and the brand pushes content into the Google My Business profile, that dealer can out hustle other dealers in his or her marketplace. And you got to know how to do this, but there's a recipe to it. You send a picture and then you send a promo and then another picture and then a testimonial. And, there's a bit of a recipe to it, and it will be seen and you will affect the algorithm and you will climb. You just have to know how to do it. That is a fantastic tool if you're willing to do that work with them. You got to help create the content and push it out on their behalf. Okay. The next tool is I refer to as lead scoring, but there's a number of AI tools that will monitor your pipeline and your client's activity. And they will basically bubble up a curated hot list of your best stuff. Call it a daily hit list or a hot sheet or whatever, but the best ones track across all touch points. So they're watching everything all the time. And they're even, collecting information chronologically in some CRM-like repository. So you can look back over time and see how active this person has been. It truly will help the dealer sift through the white noise, pay attention to the stuff that's hot and not the stuff that's not, and get them doing what they need to be doing in real time right now, rather than chasing the wrong things. The next thing is my favorite, one of my favorites. I like to call it disruptive technology. The one that I have here is it's a postcard, honestly, and it's a handwritten postcard. It's not written by a human hand; it's written by a robotic hand. But the humans get to choose the font, and they get to choose the verbiage and the promotions and anything like that. You literally type in what you want it to say, pick your demographic, upload your list, grab your geo-targeting, depending on how you want to attract these folks, and push this out to it. And what is beautiful about it is it's disruptive. You can do a postcard, or you can even do a note card. Note card's my favorite. It goes in an envelope, has an actual stamp on it. It satisfies that tactile feeling of receiving something of value in the mail, and it stands out. It truly does. So even if you have like an email campaign through that first bullet I told you about, nurturing, add something like this in and mix it up partway through and grab their attention and remind them that you're significant. It's a very, very clever tool. Disruptive technology, and it's postcards or note cards. These are the 5 that I think will make a difference. You help your dealers succeed. You find a way to add these into the tech stack or their marketing guide or whatever you call it locally. It will be a win. Do one, you'll see an improvement. Do all 5, you're going to crush it. Hit me up for more information if you want. There's a link below where you can connect with me. I'm happy to share this deck and all the information I've collected from my hundreds of interviews. Look forward to hearing from you. Take care, good luck, and happy selling.